episode of the Easy Corner. My guests, All-State, Legacy High School, state championship runner-up, Coos Elite. I got my boy P.J Neal in the building, bro. What's up, P, man?
What's good? What's good?
Man. So, man, how are you surviving this quarantine hours, man? These quarantine days. How are you surviving knowing there's no school and stuff like that? How's that?
It's tough, man. It's running, working out, and video games.
Man, I see you work. What are you working on your game, man? Because at the end of the day, like I said, you're one of the best point guards in this class of 2021, which has a lot of great point guards. So what are you working on to just improve your game?
I'm working on shooting, passing, finishing, defense, getting quicker, getting more explosive, as well as in my mental also, like watching film, breaking down great point guards. I'm just doing it all.
What point guards are you watching now? What point guards?
I like Chris Paul, Kemba Walker. I kind of study their game.
Man, is your jump shot improving?
Yeah, it's improving. It's came a long way. But we're just still working.
I got you. 2021. Obviously, this is the AAU time. Was supposed to be around this time. Knowing that certain guys, a lot of you guys need recruitment. So what goes through your mind when you know that your AAU career could be over before it even started this season?
I'm just trying not to think about it because we do need this summer. We for sure need it. So I'm just trying to stay sharp. So when that time comes, I'll be ready. Really, that's all I'm doing.
Coos Elite. Talk about it, because at the end of the day, like, you never played for Coos Elite, but you and Coos go way back. You might as well just be a Coos affiliate, because at the end of the day, most of your boys and most of your coaches, you know them. You have a personal relationship with them. Talk about eventually picking them for your team for your last summer AAU.
We do go way back, but I wouldn't more so say I picked them. I say we picked each other because, like last year, at the end of the last time, I played with them last year at the end of the lock period. And Coach P, he just told me, come over. He believed in me. So we just made it happen. And then, so I'm here. I'm down with him.
And you bring your boy Chris Felix, knowing that with the wars you guys have been through together, knowing that you get to spend one last time with your brother Chris Felix, what does that mean to you? Like, how much influence did you have him coming to Coos Elite?
We went through a lot of tough battles together. Middle school, we dogs. Like, we played a lot of great competition. We won a lot of games. So I guess the chemistry was just there. That backcourt is just tough. So that's what it is.
Specifically you two. A lot of people say that, you guys once were like the heralded guys, and then you guys fell off. How important is this summer for you guys to prove that you guys hadn't gone nowhere? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people think like, oh, PJ and Chris probably top 10 their freshman year, but people has caught up to them or got better. What's the message are you and Chris are literally trying to deliver this summer?
I'm just gonna let them haters talk. Like, I feel like I ain't trying to prove to nobody nothing. I just know this summer is just all business. I know what I got to do, but I ain't really trying to prove nothing to nobody. But I'm gonna go out and show them. I ain't fell off.
Yeah,
not at all.
I could tell. Well, I know you. Like, you're always a little brother to me. I know the work that you put in and the mentality that you have. But like, let's talk about legacy. Obviously, you leave the Heights. Was it last year you left the Heights? This is your second year?
Yeah, it was like I left in like March or April.
Okay, so March or April, you come from the Heights. What actually came into that decision, leaving the Heights to go to Legacy? Like what came into that decision?
Well, originally, like when the school was first supposed to open up in middle school, I was supposed to go there. Miss Carrie, she had been wanting me to go there, but it didn't happen like that. So last year, I was just like my sister. She ended up transferring. So when she transferred, we thought it'd be good to go to a school together. And I knew Coach P.J. from way back, like middle school. And Coach Dre, my brother, he knew him too. So we just like talked about it for a little bit, and then I felt like it was the best decision for me. So we went ahead and made the move.
Legacy. Talk about it. Straight. I know it was a bad taste in your mouth losing your last game, which was the final game of the season. Talk about that game, and is there any regrets of how you played, or do you still think about what could have, or were there a certain play that you think that could have changed that game?
Yeah, I think I could have played better that game, but I more so wanted to win that game not for myself, but for the program and for the seniors. Because like last year, I heard Coach PJ talk about it. Like he was like they didn't really win that much, and how the seniors want to be remembered. So I just wanted to win that state championship game for the program, for the school, and for them.
You,
But so it's kind of devastating that we didn't win, but big improvement from last year.
you guys actually came out swinging this year, just from the Super 16. So honestly, I just want you to go ahead, throw out some names on your squad that that really just don't get the credit that they deserve.
I would say all our seniors: Roland McDougal, Nate Lakeswell, Gerard Living, Bryson Perkins, Dave Hill. All our seniors. We got some underclassmen. Mason Howell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaden. We got Juju.
Yeah.
And some of the juniors in my class, like Quinn Aubrey.
Yeah.
Dog, like really, we had a lot of great talent around us this year that was slept on.
Is next year a different story? Can we guarantee a win?
Guaranteeing a win because I'm coming in locked in. As soon as we get back from this break and we go back to school, I'm locked in the whole time because I know that's what I need. I want to be remembered as a state champion.
Knowing that it's your senior year and you're the leader, you're going to be the leader. What do you tell your team after that playoff loss? Because at the end of the day, the seniors can tell you, hey, man, we didn't get it done, but you guys have to kind of get it done and follow that. But now as the starting point guard, the senior, and the leader, what do you tell your team coming into next season?
I tell them it starts now. I feel like that's the reason why we didn't win it this year because it started from the very first day of practice. And I feel like if you go hard the whole entire season, you're going to get what you want. So we can't take no days off going into next season.
One of my favorite questions I've been asking everybody. Obviously, you're a guy that's played in both ways. Is it important to play on a circuit, and how important is it to keep those independent teams like that? Independent teams produce great players as well. So so you're a guy that's been on the circuit for a very, very, very long time, but this year you're playing independent. Talk about independence teams and their players and what they can produce.
They can produce a lot. I think it's just all about more so who you play in front of and who you know. Like I know over there at Coos, we got a great coaching staff that know people, and we're gonna play in front of a lot of eyes. So if you play in front of the right people and you know people and you do what you're supposed to do, I feel like it's gonna take care of itself.
What do you got this summer? What are you looking forward to? Just in case there's an AAU season, what are you actually looking forward to? Like, as in knowing that this is your last ride, what are you looking forward to?
Well, last year when I played with Coos in Atlanta, I seen 17U that came up short in the championship game. So I'm just trying to get back to that moment and get the win.
How good can this Coos teams beat? Because everybody knows that Coos 17U team is going to go down as a legendary team in this city and across the state of Texas. Everybody knows we probably can. There's not a duplicate of that. So, but how dangerous is this 17U team?
I think we're going to be deadly. I wouldn't compare us to last year's team because those guys were pretty good. But I wouldn't compare us. But I feel like we're gonna do our thing. We're going to leave a mark as well.
Yeah, you gotta talk about Coach PJ, man. At the end of the day, like I as much as a good coach that he is, I talk about more of the man that he is. You know, the loyalty that he shows to his students, the loyalty that he shows to his players. So, man, just talk about that and just talk about how he's just the man that P.J. Cousy is, man.
Coach P, man, that's my guy. You know, we joke, we laugh, we play, but he really is a loaded dude.
Yeah.
And every time we step on the court, it's all business. Like he's real serious about his craft. But outside of basketball, he forms a personal relationship with like everybody he comes in contact with. So he's just a great dude overall.
You talk about a little bit, you know, of your history now. Your history of this game, like as in, you know, playing for different teams like the Defenders in the hoops, man. Just talk about those experiences, because at the end of the day, a lot of people have not got to experience the basketball life that you've got to live. So, like, just talk about the experiences, man.
I had a lot of fun, but I really learned a lot from like every different team I played on. It's a great coaching staff on every different team I played on. They all taught me a lot. The relationship with the players were all great. It was basically like from the Defenders, It was basically like a learning tool because like from my grade year playing up on the circuit, it was like a big game changer. I had to adjust real quick, and it taught me a lot. And then that brought me into playing with Team Fate.
Yeah.
16s, which I got to learn a lot even more. And then basically all those programs, they basically had confidence in me, and I thank all of them for that. But it was great.
What's the differences between the ball that you're playing now between that and the public school era, which HISD when you played in the Heights, at the Heights?
Legacy is way different. We traveled more. We played a lot more tougher competition, and it's not restricted like UIL. Like you can do a lot more stuff with what we do at Legacy. So I would say it's better overall.
Talk about your big brother Dre McDonald and what he has meant to you over these years. At the end of the day, when I see him, I see you. So just talk about that relationship and how he's prepared you for big moments, because he's a big advocator of you. He really thinks that you're still one of the top point guards in this city, which I do as well. I think you're one of the top point guards in the city. But just talk about his confidence in you and over the years, what it meant to you in your basketball career.
Dre, he just been out by my side the whole time. I actually met him through my godfather, Coach Glenn. Mm-hmm. He actually introduced me to him, and ever since then, it's just been love. Like, he helped me a lot. Like, middle school all the way up to now, he used to pick me up for workouts, all that. Like, we really got a tight bond.
So how do you feel of him going on the other side and probably going against you? This might be the first time he hasn't been with you in a minute, even though Kuz is still his people. But you know so how's it looking on the other side?
Man, I talked to him about it. I mean, we're gonna have some matchups this summer, hopefully, but you know.
Are you gonna come out on top? Because we still gotta see if we could trust this jump shot, bro.
Bro, it's green.
What you mean? I want to know how green it is. You hadn't been green in a couple of years. It hadn't been green since I met you, dog.
Hey, you see my recent post?
Man, yeah, your recent post about what?
You seen that mix? That recent post? That's all I'm saying. You see,
please don't do this to me right now, dog.
All I'm gonna say is I've been working, man.
Hey, man, Hey, listen, you're one of the best defenders in the city and one of the best defenders in your class, if not the best on-ball defender. Where does this tenacity on defense come from?
It comes from where I'm from.
Where are you from, bro? Let them know, because at the end of the day, you're the big quote that you always tell me. I'm from the trenches. Talk about it, man.
The trenches, for real. Dead end, man. You gotta grind and get it. That's where I'm from. Man, that's what got me like this.
Talk about your sister, the bucket that she is. Like, just talk about that impact that she has on you. Just as a person and especially as a game of basketball, because my brother went to go see her play. He said, "Easy, I think I just seen a girl that was the best player I seen all day." And I saw a lot of boys, but the best player I seen all day. I think she'd give some dudes a run for their money. Talk about her and just talk about what she's done for Houston basketball but how she has shaped you too.
I think she don't get the credit that she deserves, honestly, but she the reason I started playing basketball. Like, she was a big reason I didn't pick her up the ball. I really just wanted to follow her around at first. And then when she started taking it serious, I was like, I'm going to take it serious. So she one of the reasons I play basketball to this day.
Bro, tell the truth, bro. Is she still killing you one-on-one?
Not even. I ain't gonna lie. After
No, bro, stop lying. She be averaging like 30.
Bro, but that's them. I'm him. I ain't them. After like 8th grade, it wasn't no more killing me in basketball. Like, that was dead.
Give me your best AAU team ever. Are we gonna say God's first? Or are you gonna say that them hoops teams? Like, you play for a lot of legendary teams, bro. So just go ahead, give me your best AAU team ever.
That I was a part of?
Yeah, you're a part of, yeah.
Dang, that's a good one.
Yeah, I know that's a good one because I'm a good host.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah, I'll say that God first thing.
Give me some names, bro. The people got to know the names.
Chris Felix. Kristen Jackson. Griffin Datcher. Joshua Faneuil. Elijah Lawrence. Yeah. Giovanni Goree.
Okay. Oh, Giovanni? I know his brother Jazz. That's his brother. Yeah. His brother Jazz. Oh, damn.
Yeah, we had some dudes. Like, we was like Latrell.
Oh, yeah, from Yates.
Nah, never. The one.
The football player, Hightower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had some dudes for real. We was tough.
How bad were y'all smacking people?
50, 60. 50, 60 for sure. We was doing people bad. And I was giving a big shout out to our coaches, Coach Chris, Coach Dre, and Coach Mike. Yeah, we was doing people bad.
Were you starting or were you coming off that pond?
I started, man.
Hey, listen, you know about a lot of me. Listen, men lie, women lie. Numbers don't.
Hey, ask anybody on that team, man. I started.
You started?
Yeah, I started.
Top 5 players in the league right now.
LeBron. KD. Kawhi. Steph. And I would say AD, Anthony Davis.
Damn, Giannis don't get no respect?
Not from me. He great, but I wouldn't say he's a top 5 player to me. That's my opinion, though. And I stand on that.
Top 5 point guards in the league.
Steph. Kyrie. Dame. Kemba and John Morant.
So where the hell's my boy Westbrook at?
Are you serious right now, bro?
Where my boy Westbrook at?
He not in my top 5. He in your top 5?
Bro, Westbrook is my favorite player. He's really 2. That's it.
Who? Okay, you're bugging.
No. You're bugging. Not putting no Westbrook up in there, bro. Come on, dog.
Nah, bro. What? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You tripping, bro. He ain't in my top 5. Man, it's tough. That's why I don't really like to give my top 5 in anything, because it's just tough. But it's an opinion. That's my opinion.
Okay, because this next top 5, you're going to have to answer it too. Top 5 in 2021.
Like, if I was to form like a team?
No, that's my next question. But your opinion of your top 5 in 2021.
I don't know, bro.
What you mean? No. You cannot hide these answers, dog. This is the show.
But I really don't know. If you would say team, I could do that one. Like,
no, give me it's an opinion. In your opinion, who is the top 5 players in 2021?
Count myself?
Yeah, you catch yourself.
Me,
Yeah.
Chris Felix,
Okay.
Tyler Simon,
Okay.
Griffin Datcher, Sean Walker.
And who? Sean Walker?
Yeah.
Is that, but would that be your team?
Yeah, that would be my team.
Wow.
That
Wow.
would be my team. That would be my team. That's why. That would be my team for real.
What certain skill do those players have? Look like that you like that those are your top five.
Chris, great scorer off the wing.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, another great scorer off the wing. Shooter. Griffin, a tweener, can play the 3 or 4. Score. Sean, just a dog down there. He liked that in the post. And all 5 of us gonna defend. All 5 of us gonna defend for sure.
So if you take that team and then put it against, say, a Dallas team with like Wade Taylor, I don't know, Manny from Allen, I forgot who he named, Harrison Ingram, and he named 2 more other players. How would y'all fare?
We'll do good. We'll match up well in size, and we're gonna guard. The rest gonna take care of itself for sure.
Oh my God, bro! I remember think about P though. You always gonna be real. Give me a memorable game, a memorable game that that you feel like you won't forget out of all your years in basketball.
Oh, 8th grade year at the John Lucas tournament, we played against Jackson Tigers. They had what's the name? Deshaun Ruffin. He like a top guard in 2021. We were down 20. We came back. We got the win. I think I finished with it was somewhere between 25 and 30. So that game was lit. It was packed too. So I would say that's a memorable game.
How many of those points were from the free throw line?
I think only 8. Really, I was getting money.
How many points were from just getting to the bucket?
Bro, who I'm supposed to be, a human calculator, bro?
No, because I don't believe 25 to 30. That means you have to shoot the 3 ball well that game, and I don't believe you did that.
And I did, bro. I did, bro. All right, let me put this up, bro. It's not that I can't shoot 3s. I just don't take them.
Why?
But I take them now. But at that point,
but why weren't you taking them?
Huh?
Why weren't you taking them?
I was distributing. I was facilitating.
So somebody goes under. So if I'm playing you, am I supposed to go over the screen or go under that screen?
Now, today?
Yeah.
You can do what you want to do. But I know if you go under, I know what I'm going to do.
What you going to do?
That's green. It's green. If you go under, it's green. If you go under, your coach going to be mad at you. That's all I'm saying.
Do you feel like you're playing the best ball right now? Right now, do you think that this is the best shape and the best mental that you've been in?
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like I've been actually pushing myself the most, and I've been taking care of my body. So I feel like this is the best.
Tell me how through the years of basketball you've just been better as a person and better as a maturing man.
Basketball actually taught me a lot. It took me places I really never thought I would go, honestly. And then the connections and the relationships I formed in the game, it just I've been around great people that taught me how to become a better man. So it's been great, really.
Recruitment. At the end of the day, like I said, we don't know what's going to go with AAU. But what do you want to message do you want to deliver to a college coach that they should know?
I'm a winner. I'm going to play hard. I'm going to get stops. I'm going to score. I'm going to make the right reads, and I'm going to win.
And when it comes time to make that decision for college, what are you looking for in a college?
Just a coaching staff that's gonna believe in me, that's gonna stay with me. An environment where I'm gonna get to grow and become a better man, and a place that got a great the great school overall that's gonna have what I'm studying.
What are you trying to study?
I got too many options right now. I'm gonna narrow it down.
Okay.
I'm gonna narrow it down. But
And my last question: what is the message that P.J Neal is trying to deliver to the city and the state and most likely across the country?
I ain't fell off. That's a fact. For y'all that wrote me off, I ain't fell off.
Hey, listen, you got to say that louder, bro, because we can't hear you, bro.
For y'all that wrote me off, I ain't fell off.
Throw out your Twitter and your Instagram and throw it out there, man. Any shout outs, Twitter and Instagram, bro. And, by the way, I forgot the new one. If you have a TikTok too, go ahead and throw that out there.
Nah, I ain't into that TikTok.
Yes, you are, bro. You shut be quiet, bro.
Nah, I don't do that. P.Shifty on Instagram.
On Instagram.
P.Shifty1 on Twitter.
On Twitter.
And shout out to my mama, my granny, my family. Shout out Kuz Elite. Shout out Legacy. Shout out Dre. Shout out
Dre. Shout out my boy Dre Mack, bro.
Shout out Coach PJ.
Shout out Coach PJ, man.
And shout out to them trenches.
No. Hey, man, shout out the trenches, man. Shout out the trenches. Shout out the trenches, bro. I understand, man. I understand. I got you, though. I am I want to go ahead. What are you going to say?
I was going to say that it's green.
Oh, man, you know what it is. I am the Easy Corner. Follow me on Twitter, Easy_Corner1. Follow me on that Instagram, The Easy Corner. Man. Oh, yeah, subscribe on YouTube, Easy Corner. Subscribe on YouTube. Episode will be out on YouTube. I'm the Easy Corner. I'm sitting with P.J Neal, legacy point guard, who's elite point guard. His message is he hadn't fell off. We know. Well, I know. I hope you guys know. We'll see you next time.
It was green.